Hey everyone, it's Nancy. Today's Monday, April 12th, 2010, and you're watching Recipe for Weight Loss. This week we're kind of doing like a free week slash just talk about kind of how you're doing with your weight loss and just how things are going in your life. So I've had a really bad couple of weeks. I have my own business that I run from home, and being a mom and everything, sometimes just things get too much. They just get to be too much. And I feel like I can't do all of this and eat healthfully and go to the gym, and so I just start to feel really, really overwhelmed, and I one by one just begin dropping things. Anyway, so after analyzing what it is that gets me to this point, it's a few things. Number one, it's a feeling of not being in control, and it could be from something that I absolutely can't control, like my financial situation or my business. My business right now is kind of struggling, and so that causes me to feel like I'm not in control, and it's frustrating and it's stressful. So feeling like I'm not in control, being stressed out, and then I start to feel, so those two feelings cause me to want to eat. And then when I don't eat, or when I eat and then I don't exercise, I start to feel bad about myself. And and it shows in the mirror. I still have these like zits from those days that I was eating really poorly, and my face just like immediately gets bloated, and oily and stuff like that. I mean, it's gross. Like, it's just really, really gross. And so every time I look in the mirror, I'm reminded of the fact that I was doing well and I'm not anymore. And it makes me feel really bad about myself. So in addition to feeling like I don't have control over my environment or over, everything around me, and feeling stressed, I also feel really bad about myself for falling off the wagon. And so what helps me to get back on? It's kind of like a step-by-step process. So this is what I did this time. The first thing I did was I wrote a piece of paper out, and it just says, yesterday is gone. It's over. What you did was in the past. I had specific steps for myself, and I posted it on my bathroom mirror so that when I woke up in the morning and I felt crappy about myself when I woke up, I would just read that and say, okay, this is okay. I can move forward from this. I don't need to continue this cycle of just like feeling bad and then eating and then feeling bad because I ate. And I mean, it gets out of control unless you really just rope it back in and get it back under control. So that was kind of the first step, and it still it wasn't enough to really get me back on track, but I kept it up there. I just left it up there for a few days, and every time I saw it, I just reminded myself, you know what, it's okay, it's okay. Second thing I did was I weighed myself. I needed to know how much damage I had actually done, and just get over the shock and accept that I had gained, so that when I do get back down, if I gained 5 pounds and I lose 2, but I never weighed myself to know that I actually gained 5 pounds, then you end up thinking that you gained 3, and you still feel really bad about it after you've exercised or did whatever you needed to, or whatever you were trying to do to lose those 2 pounds. So weigh yourself, accept the gain, just accept it, just deal with it, and then once you start to lose again, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to realize the work that you put into it. And then the other thing is I cleaned up. I don't know. For me, one of the reasons why I start to feel out of control is I start to let things around me go undone. I leave things, lying around, or I I start to feel out of control. I just feel like things are happening to me, and I'm just completely helpless, And so I took control, and I went around the house and I cleaned up, I spent Saturday cleaning up. And instantly after doing that, I just felt better. I just felt like more in control. That is one of the biggest things, surprisingly. Also cleaning out my refrigerator. Like, I went into the refrigerator and I looked at, there were like things in Tupperware containers that I didn't know, they've been there for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. Veggies that have been going bad, and I don't know, because I haven't been cooking and because I've been eating out, I don't know what's in the fridge. So number one, what it does is it acquaints me with what's actually in the fridge that is still good. And number two, it just allows me to clean it out, and kind of helps me to get a fresh start. So with that, I make menu plans, meal plans, and I know what I have, and I can start to buy new groceries and sort of get back into it again. And lastly, of course, just getting rid of all the other food in the cupboards, anything that is kind of making you fail, making you give in. So that's it. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm in control again, and I'm a nicer person to be around. I'm a nicer mom when I'm feeling good about myself, and it's benefiting my family, and it's benefiting me. And even though I can't control everything in my life, this is something that I can control. It's the one thing that you can control in your life. I mean, it is one of the very few things. You can't control the economy. You can't control the health of everyone around you. I mean, you can only control your own health. And it doesn't get easier as you get older. Thanks for watching. And I hope to be doing much, much better next week. Okay, take care, everyone. God bless. Have a great week. Marianne is tomorrow with her vlog. She's going to update us, or I don't know. It's a free week, so I don't know what to expect from everybody. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.